for tuning in. I'm going to be showing you my February sensory bins. My name's Miss Hacker, and I'm from Carolyn's Creative Classrooms on TPT. And you can find all of these things on TPT. And we have a sale going on for 2 days, so I hope you can check out TPT and all of my awesome things. So I'm going to start with some suggestive materials. You do not have to use these materials. However, this gives you a guideline of some things that you may use. So in February, we have Valentine's Day, we have Dental Health Month, we have Groundhog's Day. So all of these materials here have to do with those kinds of themes. And if you can't do Valentine's Day, you can do Groundhog. For animals, you can do dental health, talking about being healthy, so you can bring in other things if you can't do the Valentine's Day holidays. So for dental health, I bought really cheap packing peanuts to look like teeth. And then I bought on Amazon, we love Amazon and Prime, these teeth. And these are used for when students lose their teeth and it cups and they can wear a necklace. So I just pulled the necklace part off and I wrote letters on them. And you'll see a little bit later how that works. You may use at the dollar store and Target and Walmart, tons of materials. There's flower petals. There's shredded paper. There's I love these foil shreds because they're sparkly. I love everything sparkly. You may use these hearts. Got them at the dollar store. And they're also perfect if you have a light box because they shine right through and you can do CVC words, sight words with them. I make my salt. I just used a little bit of glitter and a little bit of paint, and you can make it any color you want. My salt tray will actually carry me over the whole entire year. It's one of those centers that I will use over and over again, and you can use it in a variety of different ways. There are so many different kinds of manipulatives that you may use in addition to your sensory bins. There's buttons, there's erasers. I found these at Walmart, really cheap, about $2. And I'm actually going to use these for CVC words in my small groups. So they'll take the skateboard and they'll roll over the beginning, the middle, and the ending sound to blend words. Stuffed animals. My kids love stuffed animals. Mailboxes. You can use many different ways with a mailbox. You could have them put in beginning sounds, middle sounds, ending sounds. You could do rhyming. You could do syllables, 1 syllable, 2 syllables, 3 syllables. Put them in the mailbox. You have rice, you have beans. Now these beans right here are red and pink, so you don't even have to dye them. Rice, I had dyed them pink and red, and I left some white to kind of give the mixture of colors. So you ready to see what my sensory bins are? Come follow me. My first center I'm going to show you is a brand new center. And I bought this water table for $25 at Walmart, and I'm going to fill it up. I haven't taught it yet, that's why there's no water in it. And it comes with a really cool cover so you can cover it so the kids don't put their hands in it. So I take out 3 ducks and I'm going to put letters on them. And they have beginning, middle, and end. So if I did bat, b, a, t, and they can blend it, bat. And then you can isolate which one's the beginning sound, which one's the middle sound, which one's the ending sound. Or you could do word families, put all the at words here, put all the am words here, and they can move the ducks over. There are multiple different ways you may use this center. So here's just a couple of suggestions. Make sure you follow me on TPT because there's going to be a freebie with this one. So hope to see you there soon. My seasonal sensory bin, I use this in every single season because it gives you a chance to teach new words and meaning of words, and it gives them that schema so that they can put these words into writing. They have a background knowledge. And so I teach all of these words before they go in this center. And believe it or not, there are plenty of kids that do not know what a rose is. They don't know what an envelope is. So you have to teach these words, and it gives them that great background knowledge. So when you go to write, they already know these words and they're able to use them. And you're able to build on it in lessons. And you go, how do you guys don't know this? And you think, well, you can't apply it if you don't know what that word means. So I teach these words and then I put them in there, and it's fun. They are able to play after they're able to write all of the words. And these come with writing sheets. So they'll find the word and they'll write it. And so your strugglers that don't like to write, this is fun for them because they're finding the words, they're writing the words, and then there's pictures along and they get to play. So anything hands-on that they're able to play works for me. So let's move on to some more centers. I talked about my salt trays and how I use them all year long. The last 2 times have been sight words, and this one has not changed. I am doing sight words, but you can change it to CVC words. My low babies, I only make them write a letter, and we review and review and review that letter. And it's just another way, instead of writing it paper pencil, for them to get the letters and the words. My favorite, the kids love it. They like to be able to write. The pencils make it easy. They're easy grip. They're able to write easily. So, fun center. My students are working on digraphs, CH, SH, TH, WH, and this center comes with candy hearts. And you could add actual candy hearts to this center if you wanted to kind of give a nice good smell, hands-on. You have to watch them eating it, obviously, and you'll have to make sure you put a lid on top of anything that you have candy because you'll get ants and bugs, and we don't want any of that. So they find the card, and then they have to sort it. Now, these come with sorting cards that you may put on top. I'm actually going to use an anchor chart with this so they can look back on, but I'm also going to use a pocket chart. So they'll find all the TH words, and then they'll put them underneath the pocket chart and make a big column of them. And then on the back, it has self-correcting, so they'll see if they've got it right. My kids are also working on beginning, middle, and ending sounds, and I'm targeting the middle sound, the vowel sounds. And they'll pick a card, they'll lid, ul, d. And then they will take their expo marker, they'll write the letter, and then they can flip it over and see if they got it right. Now, I laminated this, so when they use it with an expo marker, it wipes right off. So you can reuse it every single year. So those are my Valentine centers. Let's go on to some more centers. Now, this center here has to do with our President's Day. So it's red, white, and blue. I took some rice. I made them red. I kept some of it white. And then I took pasta and I made it blue. So you have the red, white, and blue effect. They'll pick one of the cards and they'll go bricks. And this is our blend. So they'll go brr, b, er. And they have to find BR. So they'll find the card. And I used Velcro. And they'll stick it on. Here's a suggestion, since I did use rice, you're going to want to have the hard part be on your card and the soft part that's going inside of the sensory bin to be the soft part so you don't get those, the grains of rice inside of it. So that's President's Day. Let's go to dental health. So earlier I showed you how I used these, and I put teeth, and these teeth, they have to dig and search and find the teeth, and I wrote the letters on them. And they pick a card just like the other center, and this is word families. So hat, at. They have to find H-A-T, and then they put it right on their card, just like that, H-A, and then they'd find T and build the word. And they're able to dig, they're able to manipulate, they're able to have fun building the words, and it's also self-correcting so that if they don't know how to spell it, it already tells them, and then they can search for it, so they're still having fun while learning. Woo! One of my favorite sensory bins, brand new, actually just started yesterday. I bought this table right here for $40 at Walmart, as my teacher BFF is shaking her head. And they also bought on Amazon pink tiles. They're the letter tiles that you can buy from all those additional games, the banana game and all of that. But I just bought on Amazon because I love Amazon and it's free shipping. So they search, they're going to dig, find the letter, and I chose ending sounds for this center. So bin, b, I, n, they find the N and they place it right there. If you don't have letter tiles, if you bought my center, I actually gave you letter tiles, so you don't have to buy them, but you won't be able to use them in the water bees because it's all wet. these tiles are great because they can get wet and you can wash them off. So it's a win-win for the center. You make sure that you don't put a top on top of this center because water beads, you'll get mold. So this center is open, which is why I move it over to the side so the kids are not putting their hands in after. This center, you're going to have to practice. You're going to have to set those routines. But this is my center that the kids will absolutely love. They beg to be in this center. So procedures, rules, but this is a center that you have to have. And you can start small. You don't have to go big. Start small with this center. Just do letters. Let them search the letter tiles, and I promise you they'll have fun on this one. My last center is my sand table, and I chose letters. I have one in particular student that absolutely loves this sand center, and she picks it all the time, so I make sure that I cater this center to that student. But you'll have additional centers that you can put this in place. So this one's matching the uppercase and lowercase. They'll have the groundhogs. I told you that Groundhog Day is in February and how I want to keep with those themes but still have them hands-on and fun. So they'll find the groundhog. So I pick the letter M, and then I have to search for the letter M to find its burrow. So I found the letter M, I put it right there, and the groundhog is in its burrow. So I hope you enjoyed my February sensory bins. Please, please, please follow me. Make sure you've liked this video. I have set a goal of 5,000 views, and let's see if we can make it. But before I leave you, I want to leave you with a freebie. Everybody loves freebies. And I posted yesterday emoji heart freebie, and this has letters capital, has lowercase letters, and it also comes with a student recording sheet. There's multiple ways you can use this. I'm going to use this for transitions, finding a partner. So I'm going to pass out the letters, and I say, okay, find your partner. So they get their partner, and I don't have to deal with it. Pass out the letter. They've reviewed letters, they've found their partner, and your transition is smooth. That's just one way to use it. You can put them face down and let them match them. You could put it in a pocket chart and let them find it, or you could even do a sensory bin. So make sure that you have liked this video. Make sure that you visit me on Carolyn's Creative Classroom. I'm going to be posting sensory bins. Now, if you saw, I had already posted sensory bins for January. Well, I'm going to be posting February, so you'll have to scroll down. I'll be posting at the end of the day all about sensory bins on February that you saw in this video. Now, this is January, so you saw all the different things that I posted for January and links, and this will be no exception. I'm going to show you a bunch of different pictures the kids are using in my sensory bins. I'm also going to post my videos down below. Tune in, make sure you grab that freebie, and thank you again for joining. Bye.